What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of TV Talks with your girl, where we break down the drama, the chaos, and the downright wild moments from our favorite shows. And baby, if you thought Power Book 3 Raising Kanan was going to take its time heating up, you thought wrong. Because episode 2 gave us drama portrayal and the kind of family secret that make Thanksgiving dinner real awkward. So grab your snacks, pour up a drink, and let's get into reaping and sowing. Kanan is in the game whether he like it or not. So first of all, we gotta talk about Kanan. My boy thought he was in, like really in, but woo, he has no idea what's actually happening around him. He's out here thinking he's making boss moves, but his mama is playing chess, not checkers, and she's about 10 moves ahead. Let's not forget this all started because he jumped the gun, literally, and got buck 20 killed. Now, I know Kanan wants to prove himself, but sir, this ain't high school basketball tryouts. You don't just jump in and hope for the best. You gotta know the game, and clearly he doesn't. But the thing is, Ra does. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she's making sure her son stays alive, even if it means doing something cold-blooded stuff. And that brings us to the biggest moment of the episode. R.I.P. D-Wiz. We hardly knew you. Y'all. D-Wiz, my boy, my guy, he really thought he was about to celebrate, get some love, maybe turn up a little. Nope. Instead, Lolo, cool as ever, takes him out for a good time, and then boom. Just like that, he's gone. Look, I get it. Ra had to make a move to keep Kanan safe. The streets were talking. People were looking for a payback. And somebody had to take the fall. But damn, did it have to be his best friend? Now, let's be real for a second. Kanan ain't gonna take this well, and the problem is he has no clue his own mama set this up. That's the kind of betrayal that messes a kid up for life. And the crazy part, Jukebox saw something she shouldn't have. She saw Lolo with D-Wiz before he died. So now the question is she gonna tell Kanan? Because if she does, woo, it's over. Detective Howard, crook or just confused? Now let's talk about Detective Howard. First of all, this man is shady, but in a way where you're like, wait, are you dirty? Or are you just complicated? 1 second he's talking about wanting peace in the streets. The next he's basically saying, look, should be running things, not Raw. Huh? Sir, what? If you want peace, why are you picking sides? And the way he was talking to Unique is giving, we got an understanding energy. Like, I don't think he's straight up working for him, but they definitely have some type of arrangements. Meanwhile, does Raw get the same love? Nope. Which means at some point, this is going to come back around. Either Raw is going to have to take him out, or she's going to have to find some dirt on him and use it against him. Raw versus Unique, tension is building. Speaking of Unique, let's get into it. And every time he and Raw are in the same room, I hold my breath because you just know it could pop off at any second. Right now, they're keeping it business, a little fake respect here, a little nod there. But let's be real, this ain't gonna last. Unique sees himself as the king of the streets, but Raq, she wants to be queen. And let me tell you something, there is no world where these two can coexist peacefully. One of them is going to have to take the other out eventually. And my money is on Raq because let's be real, Raq is ruthless. And we just saw how far she's willing to go to protect Kanan. If she has to make a move against Unique, she's going to do it. Symphony and Raq, a love story or a liability. Now let's take a little break from the crime and chaos to talk about Symphony. Ladies, let's be real. If a man like Symphony came into your life talking smooth, looking fine, knowing random facts about city planning, you'll be intrigued too. But here's the thing, he has no idea who he's dealing with. He think he's dating a regular woman, not a queen pin in the making. And my question is, how long before he finds out the truth? And when he does, is he going to stick around or is he going to run for his life? Because the way Rod's acting, it's like she's trying to keep Symphony separated from her real life. But in the Power universe, that never works. Alright, y'all. Let's wrap this up with some big questions. Will Kanan figure out his mom played him? Because when he does, it's going to be ugly. Will Juke tell Kanan what she saw? If she does, everything could fall apart. Is Marvin going to start feeling like the outsider in his own family? Because Lola and Rod clearly doesn't trust him with the big moves. How long before Symphony gets caught up in the game? This episode gave us so much, and I feel like we're only scratching the surface. Kanan wants to be a gangster, but he's playing with some dangerous fire, and it's only a matter of time before he gets burned. That's it for this episode of TV Talks with your girl. Y'all already know what to do. Hit me up with your thoughts, predictions, and let's talk about it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see y'all next time for episode 3. Stay safe out there, especially if your name is Kanan, because baby, it's only gonna get worse. Bye.